Kung Fu, bro. I'm just standing there filming, you know? These guys are so predictable. Such beta male chumpzillas that when you put torture cuffs on someone, you're torturing them.
I appreciate your information.
Well, it might not affect you at all. You might not give a rat's ass about another man. How many cops you guys need? You guys need a few more cops here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get another giant like this one. There's no third party to film cops searching your car. I mean, one time when after I became known across the country, then the cops didn't put me in torture cuffs quite as tight. I was in torture cuffs and the guy tried to cut off the blood to my ulnar nerve and my arm. That's why this hand shakes now. That's what he did. He's got his hands on his head like a POW though. You know, I'm not a fan of police, but at the same time, I'll treat you like an individual. Absolutely. Until someone gives me a directive or tries to demand my ID or.
No, so you can't do that in here. You can do a dog all you want.
So let me
record other people.
Now let me tell you this: go pound sand. Go pound sand, bro. Jump down on your knees and eat my shorts. I'm filming them right now. What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it?
Well, I can keep going.
No, you can't. No, you can't. Go ahead. Now let me educate this dirty jackboot thug pig. You have a First Amendment right to film police. That right does not change when you go into a police lobby. It's right there, the right to film cops. You got people like that who don't know that this is a public forum. I can film in here anytime I'd like. What are you gonna do about it?
Well,
you're not gonna do a damn thing. And if you do, I'll sue you personally under 1983. And then you'll face federal district court. Or take your happy ass back to your office and flee like a little dog.
That was easy.
Look at this kid. Look at him. They little stick figure they put in a costume.
That one, there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it.
This is a kid. I could wipe the grief from out behind his ears. Don't do this crap. Was your daddy a pig? Tell me what happened. Retire now, dude. Are you going to physically stop me from doing my job?
I'm not going to physically do that.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to walk around here and take some videos.
Okay.
So if you're done, then head on back.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Have a good day.
Appreciate you.
Okay.
So that was a lie.
Today I just help with police car or mailing
What did he say?
My dad was in the police department from 1946 to 1981. He retired as a shift commander. And I'll tell you what, this fire station was built in 1969. And he was here from 69 to 81. He was a shift commander here. And before that, you know where the big city hall is? When he first started, that city hall was built in about 1955. And the old city hall, he was in there. And then after that, what? Is there anybody I could talk to here?
Huh? Unless they want to come down to the gym.
I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man.
Instead of walking around sighing and breathing hard.
I don't like where this is going.
They're literally colluding together at the front and blocking me from entering.
Come on, man.
Dude, you better grab me while you got that badge on. I'm not going to physically challenge you, dude. Not while you got the badge on and you're working in a security capacity. I'm not going to challenge you. Hey, there we are. There's an officer of the law. I don't go in there and smash that desk and beat everybody up and say, I'll do what I want because I agree to live under a series of laws. I've agreed to that. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I won't violate your rights just like I don't want you to violate mine. I want a matter of record. I'm not willingly walking off. He's telling me if I don't leave that he's going to arrest me. And so as a man of law and order who respects the social contract and the rule of law, I'm going to do what he tells me to, because if I don't do what he tells me, he's going to arrest me. You are a bro. You're not tough at all. With your badge and gun, you got no badge and gun, you're a wuss. Don't get in my face, poked out.
Excuse me.
Think you're a man with a gun in your hand, don't you?
You're a jack. Thank you for being a good. I'm telling you, dude.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Dude, get your hand off my camera, lady. I'm fired. Your dad's a pig. Your dad is a pig.
Call my dad a pig?
I think your dad's a pig, bro. Are you rude? Get off me, bro. Get off me, bro. You want to attack me? Do it. Go ahead.
No, I'm not.
Go ahead.
Trying to get...
Go ahead. What's the matter? You don't want to be on camera now that you tried to attack me? You can't attack me, dude. You need to get on a stair stepper for a while. Where is law enforcement? For law enforcement for what? For having a civil discussion? Name and badge number. Name and badge number. What's your name and badge number? Hey, you have to identify yourself according to policy.
Leave him alone.
No, he has to identify.
No, he doesn't.
Yes,
Leave
he
him
does.
alone. Go back to California. No. Leave them alone. What?
You're upset because he didn't identify himself.
You can't act in your official capacity and not give your name and badge number. This cop comes out here and starts demanding me around and then threatens me that he's going to come out. Well, do it. Do it. Put me in torture cuffs. Then I get damages. Right now it'll be a declaratory judgment. He came out and asked me if my name was Dan. I said, I'm not going to tell you my name's Dan or not. And then he said, well, you know, you can't film in here. You're making someone feel uncomfortable. So then I went right over and I put the camera on. The guy said, what are you going to do about it?
Got his name on the back here, and you
Okay.
also have my card with my contact information. We went away from badge numbers because we changed from badge numbers to department
Solomon
seniority.
Aries. Is he a lieutenant,
So
a
that's-
captain, a sergeant? What is Solomon?
He's a police officer.
He's an officer.
Yeah,
Well,
yes, sir.
he should not be promoted. You don't get to not identify and act in your official capacity. And that is worth filing for. It'll take me about 4 hours to write. Would you guys kill the battery? Are you going to help her get her car started?
Can't wait, so
Off your policy. What's your name and badge number?
what?
So that you can identify the thousands of people watching.
Why do I need to identify myself?
Because you're an officer on duty, and according to the LVMPD handbook, when someone asks you for your name and badge number, you're supposed to give it.
Based off what?
Your handbook that I've read, that you have not read, obviously. I'm a member of the press. I'm a member of the press. I need to identify you. Okay, I'll do what I do.
I grew up in this town, and this is bullshit.
They were going
They left the lights on. I can't even steer my car.
If you're gonna one up and you're gonna film the police, you better know what you're gonna say and how you're gonna say it. You have to practice saying it. So when you see a copper, you're gonna run up and you're gonna say, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be filming this interaction. I invoke my First Amendment right. You can address me as Mr. Good Citizen. You have to have your stick down. Cop comes up to me and says something, I'm a little bit confused.
You can leave
I'm
our
gonna
scene.
stand
Yes, you
right
can,
here.
sir.
I'm standing in the parking lot. I came to
Sir,
get
would
gas.
you like me to
and you guys,
trespass this individual
you
from your
can't
property?
trespass me. Honey, you can't solicit a trespass. Go ahead, let's follow it. Let's see if you're gonna get sued. She's trying to solicit a trespass from owners. It's illegal. You guys are seeing it all over the country. Auditors are getting arrested left and right. And why are they getting arrested? Because they don't have their stick down. They don't have their lingo, their jargon, their mumbo jumbo, and they don't invoke their rights. Now, when the cop comes up to me, the first thing I'm gonna say is, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. What's your name and badge number? Now, I just said that I get to be quiet and you have to tell me who you are. You see the power in that? You see the power in that? There it is, amigos. What is going on out there in the land of YouTube? Chevy, what's up, Playboy? Everybody, do me a favor. Can you put in the comment section for me real quick? OTVO, overturn Terry versus Ohio. You know what it's about? Ending the whole detainment process, the entire turn around, put your hands behind your back, getting rid of those torture cuffs. Detainment comes from the 1968 case called Terry versus Ohio. Everybody, welcome to another rendition of DeleteLawZ. Today, we're going to go over a few videos. We're going to join together. Everybody say hello to one another. It's a giant Team DLZ party right here. Is it Saturday night? It's Saturday night. What's up, Playboy? What's up with the Playboy? Sorry, the sound was off in the beginning of that video. It came on. Ha, ha, ha. What is going on? Chevy! I see you already, Chevy. Kinetic Customs and Racing. Good to see you, my friend. Ricky, what is going on? What is going on, Carmela? Ashley, what is going on? OTVO. OTVO. So, remember, we're trying to make me electable. So I'm going to try to keep some level of decorum in the speech in which I choose to address the institution of policing that needs reform. Okay? So this is the new and improved version deluxe. But I want to. I saw this video come up today, and I was like, man, this is great. There's just one thing about this video, right? A lot of these are from like OG auditors who have been doing this for years and years and years. What's going on? Let's go, OTVO. What's up, Playboy? Jody, what is going on? Steve, what is going on? Kenny, what is going on? Jeff hates pigs. Jeff hates pigs. Jeff hates pigs is here right now, everybody. Jeff hates pigs. is in the chat. Everybody say hello to Jeff Hates Pigs. So listen, this video that I'm going to show you guys right here, you shouldn't do it like this. You should use your Fifth Amendment cop cards. You should use your Fifth Amendment cop cards to not give your ID. I watched this and I thought to myself, nope, not for regular folks. Not for regular folks.
ID on?
My ID?
Yeah.
Am I being detained or anything?
No, you're not being detained. Just asking if you want to provide an ID for me.
Okay, yeah, I
don't. Try to figure out who you are.
I don't mind providing an ID. It's in my pocket as well. Same pocket.
That's
okay. So here's my I and my D.
Okay.
All right.
Well, is there any way you can hold it up so I can verify?
Do you see what he did there? He put his letter I and his letter D.
Here's my I. So here's my I and my D.
but see, this is Jeff Gray. You know, this is one of the OGs of all auditors who's had hundreds of interactions with coppers face to face. This is somebody who's been around the block hundreds of times, literally hundreds of interactions with cops. So, you know, he can pull these kinds of things off, but you should have your stick down, because if you don't, you could mess it up and end up in jail.
Okay.
All right.
Well, is there any way you can hold it up so I can verify that this is you?
That is me. Yeah, call them. They'll verify who I am.
Well, unfortunately, this could be a number to anybody.
Right.
So you can actually hold on to it. I just need to see the name that matches this, and then I'll believe that.
I just got this right here. That's my ID.
I understand that's what you got. And that's pretty funny, actually.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
But so there's no way you'll show an ID.
Not unless I'm being
So I can
detained or
verify
anything like
that
that. I'd rather not. I'd rather not.
Do me a favor, sit tight for me, okay?
All right. Am I being detained or anything? Okay. I'll hang out.
When you want to.
Okay.
Trying to figure out what's going on while these people are calling.
I understand.
Would you mind if I got your identification just because I got out with you?
Like what? My ID?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah, no, it's in my pocket right here.
That's fine. You don't have any weapons in your pocket?
No.
No, you're good.
Let's see. I don't mind providing my ID yet. Here is my I and my D.
You don't have like a state issued ID?
I'm not being detained or anything like that, right?
No, sir. I was just
Yeah, I'd rather not. I'd rather not.
All right. Well, you have a good day, sir.
All right, you too. You take care.
Okay, can I get your name?
No.
Okay. Is there anything that you need from us?
Yes.
What do you need?
Your name
Officer Barajas.
and your badge number.
Well, my badge number right there.
What is it?
Can you read it?
No.
Well, I'm showing you right there.
2371 0.
Yeah, everything's fine. He just ran in here when we saw us, so we're trying to figure out what's going on with him. Yeah, we're trying to make sure.
A lot of people come in here.
No, but you stared right at us and then you ran inside.
How do you know that my eyes were looking at you? Were you
looked right at me?
Were you inside my eyes? So how would you know?
I was not inside your eyes.
So how would you know? Well, how would you know?
Because you looked in my direction, and then when we drove by, you quickly.
Everyone is looking in your
Well,
direction.
then when we turned around, I saw you staring out the window. Right? I saw you staring out the window at us.
But how do you know that I was looking at you?
And then when you saw us parking, you went farther.
How do you know I'm not waiting for
Do you have your
somebody?
ID?
No,
Okay, I need to see your ID.
I don't have it.
Okay, what's your name?
Why do you need that?
What are you doing is suspicious.
What law did I?
Oh, see, that's the thing right there. You shouldn't be stuck there. We mostly always, on me, it's my phone. I got my Fifth Amendment cop card in my phone, and you pop your cop card out and cop cited, you start filming and state, I invoke my First Amendment right, just like he's doing. He's already filming, right? So he's already where he's supposed to be. He's doing step one, which importantly is getting out your phone and filming. Step two, cop approaches and says any words to you at all while filming, state these exact words: I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. And so now he just said, I have reasonable suspicion. This copper did.
I break.
Okay, what's your name?
Why do you need that?
What are you doing is suspicious.
What law?
He's saying that he has reasonable suspicion. So that right there is number 4 on the other side of the card. Cop demands the CID, said he's suspicious. While filming, state, I plead the Fifth Amendment. I identify as a good citizen. No ID is required. you can read him the law in the blue with reasonable articulable suspicion. Hibble versus Nevada says citizen must state how they ID, not give ID without probable cause. You should have this bad chicken in your wallet for this moment right here. Then film it and send it to me, and I'll put it on here. I'll show you doing it. But that is the reason. What we watched right here, this is the reason I showed you this, is the reason I invented this card. That right there. That right there with that copper. His suspicion is that he saw a cop, walked into the store, looked outside to make sure the copper was gone, and then the copper drove by, saw him looking out the window, so then the copper parks the car, goes running in to say, I'm suspicious of you. It's like a nightmare. He didn't go outside. Follow the logic here. He didn't go outside so that the copper couldn't mess with him. He stayed in a store till the copper was gone. Instead of that happening, I'm so sorry. We live in such a police state. The copper went and parked a car and stalked the guy down to harass him anyway. What kind of bozo police state clown world are we living in? I mean, put a 1 in the chat if you agree. He literally went into the store to avoid the cop. Put a 1 in the chat if this is true, right? Is this true? He went into the store to get away from the crazy cops in our country. Put a 1 in the chat if that is 100% the truth, and I am speaking just what we're seeing on camera here.
You look right.
Zero.
Yeah, everything's fine. He just ran in here when we saw us, so we're trying to.
He ran in there when he saw you, meaning to get the flock away from you, dude.
Figure out what's going on with him. Yeah, we're trying to make sure.
A lot of people come in here.
No, but you started right at us and then you ran inside.
How do you know that my eyes were looking at you?
You looked right at me.
Were you inside my eyes?
And how funny is that? Like, were you looking? What do you know? What if he was looking for his wife up and down the street? There could have been a million things, but it doesn't matter. The cop is suspicious.
So how would you know?
Terry versus Ohio.
I was not inside your eyes.
How would you know? Well, how would you know?
Because you looked in my direction, and then when we drove by, you quickly.
Everyone is looking in your direction.
Well, then when we turned around, I saw you staring out the window. Right? I saw you staring out the window at us.
But how do you know that I was looking at you?
And then when you saw us parking, you went farther.
How do you know I'm not waiting for somebody? No.
Okay, I need to see your ID.
I don't have it.
Okay, what's your name?
Why do you need that?
What you're doing is suspicious.
What law did I break?
It's reasonably suspicious of what you're doing.
Okay, so that now, once again, the reason why at the beginning of the show I say OTVO, overturn Terry versus Ohio, is because reasonable suspicion has only been a thing since 1968. It's absolutely ridiculous that a cop can walk up to you and say, you know what? It's you I'm suspicious of, bro. So because of that, because of what you just saw, I invented this Fifth Amendment cop card, one for not driving, like he was not driving, and the other for driving. The blue one is for driving. The yellow one, number 4, says cop demands ID, says he has RAS, reasonable articulable suspicion. This is the moment in your life why you have this card in your pocket. He's doing step 1, start recording. Cop cited. He knew the copper was going to harass him. Put a 1 in the chat if we knew the cop was going to harass him. So step 1, he said, started filming. He didn't say I invoked my First Amendment right, but he did. Then step 4, cop demands ID. I plead the Fifth Amendment. I identify as good citizen. No ID is required. Get it on DeleteLawZ.com. DeleteLawZ with a Z.com. Get a dang cop card in your wallet. Your $10 ain't gonna make or break me, brother, but it might make or break you, and it might make or break you on camera. You stick it to him. Send me the video evidence of you doing it. Stick his ass right there. And that's about as aggressive as I'll speak about our brothers and sisters who choose to join law enforcement in America. Okay. Okay. But in the event that you have somebody who you would not identify as someone who's doing their job professionally and not respecting or upholding your rights, rather attempting to violate your right to your Fourth Amendment to be secure in your person, you have that card right there and you stick it to him. You stick it to him and you put it on camera so I can watch you do it.
Like what? What about all
Like
these
you-
other
like-
people?
Well, didn't act the way you did.
How did I act?
Oh, he walked in a store and then looked out for the cops to avoid him.
Suspiciously.
Like in what way? Suspicious is a crime.
Do you have your ID on you?
Is suspicious a crime?
Do you have your ID on you?
Is suspicious being
No, but
suspicious
you
a
have your
crime?
right to come and talk to you.
What about all these other people?
They're not doing what you're doing.
They're looking out the window.
Which one?
They're sitting over there in chairs looking out the window.
Which one?
There's people looking in here. Why don't you?
Does that say Seattle Police? What does that say on it? Anybody know what that police department says on it?
Go ask them.
Which one? Because I didn't drive by with, and then they did that. So you did that.
What's your name, sir?
Design.
And your badge number?
It's right here.
Okay.
Hey, don't come close to me, man. All right.
Okay. So what happened? Okay.
Hey, don't come close to me, man. All right.
Okay. So what happened?
Do you have your ID on you?
No.
No. Okay.
But what crime do you suspect me of doing?
No crime.
Are you detaining me?
Am I holding you?
Can I leave?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Have a good day.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
So he didn't get his ID in the end. He didn't get his ID in the end. He didn't give him an ID because he didn't have to give him ID. He tried to violate the man's rights. The man had to stand on his rights, but he never invoked his rights, which is what I would have liked to see him do. But it was a classic scene.
Sure you're clear. If you come back on the property, you're going to be arrested.
Can I get your name and badge number, please?
Let me finish.
No. Can I get your name and badge number
Let me
first?
finish what
First name and badge number, sir.
No, what I'm-
My name is so-and-so. I work for...
Look how dumbfounded the cop is that he would have to give up his information first.
You're going to be
Can
arrested.
I get your name and badge number, please?
Let me finish.
No. Can I get your name and badge number
Let me
first?
finish what
First name and badge number, sir.
No, what I'm-
My name is so-and-so. I work for...
What's your name?
You got no name and badge number?
I do have a
You have
name
no...
badge number, but I'm trying
Can
to
I get it,
explain
sir?
to you.
Can I get your name and badge number?
I'm trying to explain
Can I get
to
your
you.
name and badge number, please?
We're not going to.
I'll listen to you after you give me your name and badge number.
I have nothing to say.
Oh, so you don't want to follow Chapter 41, Section 98D? You have to identify, sir. Sir, you have to identify. You're a sergeant.
My name is Sergeant Gallagher with the Cambridge Police, and I want to explain.
What's your
something
badge
to
number?
you.
But just a second ago, he didn't want to say who he was. He didn't want to identify. And then when this badass
You're 98D. Your name and badge
when this badass activist sticks it to him,
number.
I have nothing to say.
Oh, so you don't want to follow Chapter 41, Section 98D?
Chapter 41, Section 98D.
After you give me your name and badge number.
I have nothing to say.
Oh, so you don't want to follow Chapter 41, Section 98D?
Now, after that, after Chapter 41, Section 98D, after this auditor lays down what his obligations under the law are,
You have to identify, sir. Sir, you have to identify. You're a sergeant.
My name is Sergeant Gallagher with.
even with two more prompts, he's got to hit him twice more for him not to be a sovereign citizen, for him to follow the law that he swore to uphold. The activists had to go after him two more times, dos mas amigos, before this guy comes to life.
Hi, sir. Sir, you have to identify. You're a sergeant.
My name is Sergeant Gallagher with the Cambridge Police, and I want to explain.
What's your
something
badge
to
number?
you.
Do you have a badge number?
543.
Now he's got to be in charge. He's got to be on top, and he's got to be explaining something. He asked for his name and badge number, bro. Didn't ask for anything else. He doesn't need you to explain nada.
that hard?
5 foot.
Was that hard?
No,
I
you
don't
gotta
need to
listen
hear
to me.
anything. Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Boom! Whap! Slam! Just like that. I don't need to hear anything else from you. You do your job, and that's all I need to hear.
My name is Sergeant Gallagher with the Cambridge Police, and I want to explain
What's your
something
badge
to
number?
I
you.
want to
You have a
explain
badge number?
something to you.
Was that hard?
5 foot.
Was that hard?
No,
I
you
don't
gotta
need to
listen
hear
to me.
anything. Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Nice video.
Yep.
I told you Sergeant Gallagher with Cambridge Police, right? Badge 543. What's your name?
What's your name?
You don't have a name?
God. I mean, I'm almost willing to make a competition for somebody who I want to see somebody use the card. You know, I want to see it. I want to see a copper ask you for ID. You pull out the Fifth Amendment cop card. You go directly to number 4 and you say, hey, I got this Fifth Amendment cop card from DeleteLawZ. It's like a driver's license. And it says here that I don't have to identify myself, that I plead the Fifth Amendment and say I identify as good citizen. And then what's in navy blue is the law, that I'm going to read the law to you, that with reasonable articulable suspicion, Hibble versus Nevada says citizens must state how they ID, not give ID without probable cause. Copper. I want to see it. I want to see it. I want to see you do it. I want to see it done. I'm going to do it myself. You know that? I'm going to get it done. I'm going to get it.
I already told you I don't answer questions.
I should have said I plead the Fifth Amendment. I already told you I plead the Fifth Amendment. But look at this. Look, talk about a little troll of a copper.
I already told you I don't answer questions.
I already told you I plead the Fifth Amendment.
You guys are dismissed. 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 Dismissed.
Have a great day.
You're dismissed, sir. Dismissed.
I mean, this is just classic.
Hey, how you doing? Can you put that down for a minute?
No, sir.
Okay, can I see your driver's license, please?
No, sir.
Okay, you can't film the back of a police department. It's just... Okay, can I see your driver's license, please?
No, sir.
Okay, you can't film the back of a police department.
What is this video from 1994?
It's a security breach. Go ahead, let me see your
Is this public act?
What? It's for officer safety. You can't have a camera back here.
Access?
That is not.
But the eyes cannot trespass.
Okay, but you cannot film the back of a police department.
Are
That's
you-
what our report is.
Are you familiar with 901-151?
No, go ahead.
Oh, another one. Another activist who lays out the numero of
But you cannot film the back of a police department.
Are
That's
you-
what our report is.
the numero of law.
Are you familiar with 901-151?
No, go ahead, tell me about it.
901-151 says I do not I'm not obligated to ID myself unless you can articulate reasonable suspicion that a crime has been, is being, or will be committed.
Okay. Well, first of all, when you video our salary report,
What law is that?
security breach. Okay.
What law is that? Yeah, right. What law is that?
Security breach. Okay.
What law is that?
Let me get my mug off there. There he is. Just take a look. Right there. Right there. Best and brightest right there. That guy right there. He's in charge. This guy right here, he's got the gun in his hand. Of all the people we want to have guns in their hand, he has the gun in his hand. And you have to do what he says at the threat of the tip of a gun. I mean, I can't look I can't look as shifty as him. He looks so shifty. I mean, take a good look. Yeah. Do you believe him? Do you believe him? Guy knocks on the door. Hey, can I come in? Can I come in? Do you trust him? Do you trust him? Look at his face. He's Good night. Because you're right. If that guy knocked on your door, would you let him in? Looks sad. I'm just saying, in total context, it's just like I'm just saying.
You gonna arrest?
I'm not a lawyer. I can't.
You gonna arrest me for filming on a public sidewalk?
Encounter. Can you at least tell me your name?
You can call me Shock.
Shock?
Shock.
Shock. Okay, it's a pleasure to meet you, Shock. But can you understand our concern when you're filming police department activities, especially in this day and age?
In this day and age, put it in the comment section, everybody. In this day and age, put it in there. In this day and age, 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 we need to make sure that officers are safe. In this day and age, people are attacking police departments. In this day and age, you could be filming the back of this building to do something, boom, you might be planning something like that. In this day and age, anything could, we don't know what, something could happen, right? Something could, no, let me take it a little step further. Something is happening. Something is going to happen. Life will continue. The camera getting images in the back is not going to change anything. In this day and age, everybody, it's in this day and age. Okay. It's in this day and age. There's the argument. In this day and age, there it is. He even put it on here. Shock, the producer of this video, he even put it on.
Have security concerns for police officer safeties, and officers are getting shots in the performance of the duty. So it looks kind of.
Ooh, he sounds like he's drunk because he's so full of shit. Listen to him talk.
When police department activities, especially in this day and age, when we have security concerns for police officer safeties, and
police officer safeties.
Officers are getting shots in the performance of the duty. So it looks kind of.
Officers are getting shots in their performance of their duties, and only one side of his head is shaved.
Suspicious when you're back here filming officers in the back of the
I shouldn't make fun of him. It's not nice.
Department.
I was just making sure that everybody is working properly, and
oh, so you're making sure we're working properly. What is the capacity?
I'm just checking up on my employees. That's it.
Your employees? Where do you work at?
I don't answer questions.
Oh, okay.
You need to say, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right. You have to say those actual words. There's a Supreme Court case. I'll pull it up. We can read it after this. There's a Supreme Court case that says if you say I invoke my Fifth Amendment right, then you don't have to answer questions anymore. You get that? You have to say the words, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right.
You mind if I take your photo? You're taking mine. You have my phone, please?
Love it. I love it. I love it when coppers think that them taking my picture or taking a video of me is it's gonna shiver me timbers. It's gonna shiver me boots. Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Hundreds of thousands of times every day, people see me on camera. And as soon as we get back up to speed, it'll be at least 1 million times a day again. What are you talking about? You really think I'm worried you're going to take a picture of me? I hope you get my good side. I don't know. I don't know which side's better, but I hope he gets my good side. I don't want to get a picture of my bad side.
Whatever you can see from public view. Can I get your guys' names and badge numbers?
Sure, I'll give you a card. More than happy to. We're always happy to talk with citizens.
He wants my photo.
Us about the environment and safe citizens.
He wants my photo to run through a database. Oh, brother. I got to tell you this. They've labeled First Amendment auditors terrorists. So there's a database now with each and every one of us in it. We're labeled terrorists in government databases. So they keep extensive profiles on all of us, each and every one of us. If you film cops just a notice to all auditors. We saw the classification of First Amendment auditors is in the terrorist category for the government. Now, once a classification is created, then that classification is going to require documenting and called empirical data. John Locke, natural law, he's the first empiricist. So right now, if you're a First Amendment auditor and you have a channel with more than 5 or 10 videos, and this is something you're going to do, you are now in a government database. You're in a file. 100,000%. Once they create a classification, it has to be filled with names and bios and bodies, places they can go and press if they want to go press on people. So it's just a risk you run now being an activist.
Concerned as us about the environment and the safety of others.
Can I get your name and badge number, please?
My name's McCoy.
McCoy?
Yep.
Okay.
Josh McCoy.
Josh McCoy?
Because here's what I don't like the badge number deal, and I'll tell you why.
Okay.
Because that vehicle right there, that has a number on it. This radio has a number on it. I'm a person. I have a name. I prefer to give people my name.
Okay.
I understand. I mean, I got a badge number, but I prefer you just take my name.
Completely understandable.
Like I said, there's numbers attached to everything, but I'm a person. So.
Gotcha.
Requesting that the subject be identified with them.
That's kind of against the law right there. Like, if I haven't broken a law, I don't have to identify myself.
Were you in their building, in that parking garage? If you
no,
just ask that.
No, I wasn't in the building.
No,
I'm
sorry. I got distracted because John Felix is here. Jiminy Crickets, Felix, you distracted me. I started thinking about you. Send me that video. Read the comments, John. But listen. This right here, do not get put back on your heels here. Okay, so you're out, you're filming cops. You know for a fact you're going to have a copper interaction.
I mean, I got a badge number, but I already the number. The badge number? Yeah. Okay. Josh McCoy.
Josh, get your name.
Okay, I got really distracted because John Felix is here. Legend. Love you, buddy. But I showed this particular video for this one as well. I wanted you guys to see this one, and I wanted you to, yo, Javro, what's up, Playboy? What's up with the Playboy? I'm so happy to be alive. I'm so happy to be back. I mean, I'm not sure if you guys noticed or not, but I didn't keep any of that bitterness that they wanted to spread over my bread. I got the fat. I got to take the fat off now from being locked in a bed for 4 months. But I'm just saying, listen, I'm not going to be bitter and angry. And they wronged me and put me in jail. It sucked. It sucked. It sucked beyond the pale. That was then. I'm out now. I'm going to leave that back there. Move forward with my happiness, my life, the things that I want to get done with you, Team DLZ, John Felix, Javro, Chevy, Super Dupa, New Edge. I'm going to keep moving forward with my life, achieving the things that I want to achieve in the world. That was just a negative, horrible experience that happened to me, and I'm going to sue properly and go through a process here, blah, blah, blah. Listen, Felix is in the room. Felix, text me that video, mofo, of you saying, I don't answer questions. And he says, I don't answer questions. And he says, text that to me on my phone. But this video right here, Javro, this video right here, I showed this video for this moment right here.
McCoy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Josh McCoy.
Josh McCoy?
Because here's what I don't like the badge number deal, and I'll tell you why.
Okay.
Because that vehicle right there, that has a number on it. This radio has a number on it. I'm a person. I have a name. I prefer to give people my name.
Okay.
I mean, I got a badge number, but I prefer you just take my name.
Completely understandable.
Like I said, there's numbers attached to everything, but I'm a person. So
no, unacceptable. Say, no, I need your name and badge number according to the law. According to the law, I need your name and badge number. Just saying.
Gotcha.
Requesting that the subject be identified with them.
That's kind of against the law right there. Like, if I haven't broken the law, I don't have to identify myself. Were you in their building, in that parking garage? If you yes, that. No, I wasn't.
Okay, whoa, stop, full stop, okay? Couple things happened right there. We're going to review, stick around, we're going to review John Felix's video next. Listen, couple things happened right there. We're just going to listen to back 10 seconds, just real quick.
If I haven't broken the law, I don't have to identify myself. Were you in their building, in that parking garage?
Okay, so Will started talking a little bit too much. And then secondly, then he asked a question and you don't ever answer a question. There'll be no answering of any questions. It is step one of the card to invoke your First Amendment. Number two, cop approaches and says any words at all to you. Do you see it right there? Cop says any words to you at all. While filming, you state these exact words. I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Fifth Amendment is unequivocal. Cop loses qualified immunity for questioning you. 2013 Salinas versus Texas states that you have to say, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right. That is how you do it. That's how you do it. And there's going to be a fail here. So I just,
If you yes, that. No, I wasn't in the building, and like I said, I've been.
Don't answer questions.
Recording, and I have footage of everything.
I invoke my First Amendment right.
I wasn't in the building, and
don't give him any more data.
If they can't show proof or articulate the crime, I will not identify myself.
That concludes our video for today.
Okay, but the thing is that that's not how it. Okay, do you follow me? You do not use all those words. You invoke your Fifth Amendment right.
That's kind of against the law right there. Like, if I haven't broken the law.
You see, you don't. That's the whole thing. A lot of people, when you sit down with them, they want to fill the air with small talk. So, man, weather was hot yesterday, huh? It was real hot here. Yeah, it was hot. People want to make comfortability between people because there's two people standing there. And so they'll be like, my dog got sick the other day. And you're like, okay, so you have to be able to live in that uncomfortable space around police officers because you know that they are an unaccountable organization that could hurt or kill you, and you'll get very little recourse, especially if you don't have money or backing or both. So you don't want to give that person any more information about you. You don't want to give that person any information about yourself. You don't want to share how you're feeling or what your thoughts are. Nothing. You don't want to say anything.
If I haven't broken the law, I don't have to identify myself. Were you in their building, in that parking garage? If you yes, that. No, I wasn't.
No, don't give him an inch. Don't give him nothing. Give him nada. Give him zero. Don't do it. Were you in the building? Were you in the what? Was I in it? I invoke my Fifth Amendment right. Please don't ask me any more questions. That's the way you do it. You do not. This is what I got the card for. This is why I got the card for you. This is why I give the cards away with the trifold. I give it away. I give it away for free. Like, I mean, put a 1 in the chat if you have a pair of Fifth Amendment cop cards right now. For this exact mother trucking reason right there. When you're trucking down the road, you got some law enforcement officer in front of you. And they're giving you a hard time. I want you to answer questions. Bam! Stick it right in their face. Cop demands ID while filming. I plead the Fifth Amendment. No ID is required. The guy who sells these said, if I catch it on video, he's going to put it on camera and he's going to help me sue you if you violate my Fourth Amendment rights. That's what I'll do. You get it on camera. He violates your Fourth Amendment right. I'll help you sue them. I want to see it. I want to see it. I want to see it. Avery Flowers, what's up, Playboy? What is up with the Playboy? So anyway, okay. All right. Let me take a breath here. Happy Saturday night, everybody. It's happy Saturday night. Happy Saturday night. Listen, go to DeleteLawZ.com. Go to DeleteLawZ.com. Listen. Go to DeleteLawZ.com. Go to here. Go to DeleteLawZ.com. The cards are $10. That's as cheap as I can do it. You want me to add a trifold or something in for you? Let me know. Put it in your order, in your notes. But go to DeleteLawZ.com. If you get a trifold, I give you the cop cards for free. Cop card goes in your car in your visor with the rubber band. And the cards go in your wallet. But you gotta have a pair of the cards. It's 2 for $15 for the cards. But if you get just whatever you need, just put it in the notes. Once you buy something for me and I have you in my address and I have you in my system, I'll give you some free stuff. Some free stuffers. some free stuff. I'll give you some free stuff for sure. Just put it in your notes. I might give you a free trifold. Maybe. Let's see what you do. Contact me. All right. Listen. Anyway, so I want to keep going. I want to keep going.
Son at the time he was.
Fox 2.
Okay. So this is great. This is absolutely great. This shows the reason. Jaybird, what's going on, Playboy? So listen, in this day and age, get your trifolds and Fifth Amendment cop cards on DeleteLawZ.com. In this day and age, such a bullshit additive, just such a fraud. So now, if the police officers who might watch this programming and then they see some of the things that I've said in the past, I'm trying to speak with better, more acceptable middle of the road nomenclature and verbiage. So I'm trying to work more within the system to be more electable than making sure. But I mean, I got some stuff out there though. People are going to loop it together and say, this is how it feels. But the question is can I remain within the boundaries of a civilized society in what I say day to day on a podcast, on a stream like this, and make sure that I keep it acceptable for the children to be able to see, because this is saving the children. But this shows the reason why so many of us distrust law enforcement in the United States of America. This shows the reason why.
Dave Kingston is live with the latest. Dave?
Yeah, these charges have raised a lot of eyebrows, especially in the policing world. What we do know, according to sources, is this officer is still currently on the job, and this is an incident that happened a year ago. This is Almont Lapeer County Police Officer Amanda Szymanski when she was a Ferndale police officer honored as the 2017 Mad Officer of the Year. Now she's charged with lying to investigators for saying that she was with her 15-year-old son at the time he was driving a car that crashed with an Amazon driver, leaving the Amazon driver with life-threatening injuries. But witnesses say she was never even there.
She's been working, and this just occurred about a year ago.
Jim Tiganelli heads up the Police Officers Association of Michigan and says Officer Szymanski could lose her license to be a cop if convicted of a felony. Sources tell Fox 2 Almont police bosses want her on administrative leave, but a top official in town allegedly blocked that move. She's now scheduled to work again later this week.
In Michigan, if you are found guilty of, plead guilty to, or no contest to a felony, you're automatically disqualified from having MCOL's Commission on Law Enforcement Standards certification. So if that was to all occur, if it becomes a misdemeanor, it's not an automatic loss of license.
Macomb County is prosecuting the case. They say the officer's teenage son left the scene of the crash, allegedly caused by the Amazon driver not yielding to the teen. Prosecutors say the officer showed up while off duty and told investigators she was in the same car with their son, but that was not the case, according to detectives who followed up on the probe. She was lying. Put
put it in the chat. She was lying. That's she was lying. That's the problem. If you have problems in your life, it's because you're lying. If you lie, it'll queue up. It'll queue up. You'll get effed up if you lie to people close to you and people you love in your life. You'll get effed up. You can't. You can't lie to your partner. You can't lie to your kids. You can't lie to your. I mean, people lie to their bosses. I think I don't have a boss, but you're my boss. I work for you. I work for the people. So she's the reason why people distrust cops is because we feel, and I think that some of us in the audience may feel as though a lot of police officers might lie. Put a percentage in the chat from 0% of police officers lie to 100% of police officers lie. Can you just do me a favor? Put it in the chat. What percentage of police officers lie? Right now, put it in the comments below. What percentage of police officers lie? 0% of police officers lie? 100%? 99%? Is there one cop who tells the truth all the time in being a cop? No. So if you say 70, so hold on a minute. Listen. Hold on. Oh God, I'm going to weigh in here. Hold on a minute. Hold on a second. That would mean if you say that 80% tell the truth, 80% lie, that 20% tell the truth. You think that 20% of all cops tell the truth all the time. I'm gonna go with 99.9% lie. That's I'm gonna go with 99.9% lie. There's that 0.1% of guys who's like, don't show it to me because I'll write it in the report that you cheated. I think that they keep those guys. I'm going 99.9%. That's gonna be my number of police that lie. There's guys, man. There's the guys in there who there's yo, what's up? The Disturbing Illusion. Have you guys seen this new channel? Check this out. Let's get into the Disturbing Illusion in 1 second.
Officer could be in a world of crap.
Retired DPD Assistant Chief Steve Dolan says police officers are held to a higher standard and have to be treated as such, meaning her job might be on the line.
If you write someone a ticket for whatever, and they go to court, and someone who's kind of astute says, wait a minute, you're writing me a ticket and you lied to the police?
You lied!
Your Honor, this ticket should be dismissed. I mean,
you lied!
It may sound far-fetched, but that's what happens.
Now, the charge against the officer is a 2-year high court misdemeanor. The now 16-year-old son in this case was charged with failure to stop at the scene of an accident resulting in serious impairment or death. That is a 5-year felony. We're told that a judge has set, a magistrate set bond at $5,000, $5,000 personal bond for the officer.
Yeah, we covered this yesterday. And that's why I once I started it, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna let it. So is this the same one I watched of you yesterday, John?
Doing everything I'm required to give you, but
yeah, John. We watched Felix. We watched this one yesterday. We watched this one yesterday. We watched this one yesterday, and people donated some dollars to you, John Felix. That's what happened. But we saw this one in entirety yesterday. I watched this whole one with everybody. We just sat and watched, and then we all threw you a couple dollars. The people who had an expendable $5, we all sent you $5, John Felix. So that is not the same one. So since that one's not ready, I wanted to cover this since I was in the dungeon and I didn't get to cover it. Other people got to cover it, but I didn't get to cover it.
That's what I want.
So this is Caroline Fort Worth. And when she got beat up by that copper, I wanted to watch it with you guys and
No. How do they know if they paid or not? How do you know if they paid or not? How do you guys know if they paid or not? Oh, they're gonna ignore me too. Help! Rape! Fire! 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 That's great community relations too. How do you know if they paid or not, ladies? Hey, ladies! Hey, ladies! Hey, ladies! Hey, Kruger! No, I'm not going to before. There's no there's no nothing.
You can go to the other side of the street. You're going to get arrested. I'm not warning you again.
What are you talking about?
Go to the other side of the street right
Why?
now.
Wait, tell me why first.
You're under arrest. You're not.
No, I'm not under it. Okay, you
Stop resisting.
oh, there it is.
Stop resisting.
She's knocked out though, so she's not resisting.
She's bleeding.
She's snoring. I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna give this a thumbs up and say, hey, we love you. Okay. I'm gonna put the link for Caroline in Fort Worth down in the chat. If anybody wants to subscribe to her channel, tell her that she's loved. She's just a journalist. And then when I was looking this up, I saw Leroy Truth, I think, had a video about ID refusal. This is where I saw it.
What the police tell them. Therefore, they are enemies of the people, of we the people, because they are literally.
The council chambers today bruised and still in shock.
I want you to look at her face.
Yeah, I mean, take a look. Like that to me is, and I'll let Leroy do what he was doing here. I'll let him do his thing, and I'll step to the side. Go ahead, Leroy. Let me. I mean, this is the first time, Carolina, I've seen your face and what happened to you. So, from me to you, love you, and I'm really sorry this happened. I'll let Leroy explain.
Very clearly. Now, I know Carolina. We talked a few times. We don't know each other well yet, but I'm definitely going to get to know her more. I respect her work. And in fact, I'm going to be co-hosting a live tomorrow, which is going to be Saturday, and June 29th, with Denver Metro Audits. And from what I understand, she asked me to co-host this live. In my conversations I've had with Carolina in Fort Worth, she's a wonderful woman. One of the sweetest women I have met in my life. She wouldn't hurt a fly, but she stands up and has courage to just video record and ask questions, which she has a right to do. But this is what the sadistic, soon to be in prison, soon to be ex-officer Matthew Kruger, inmate number 474366969, with Big Bubba for a roommate and not a lot of soap.
Well, I mean, he's assuming, and I'm with you on it. I'm with you on it, Leroy. The officer of the law of America, that he's going to be punished for what he did to her. Like that's the, Brian was in here from his channel. If you're still here, Brian, drop another comment so I can put your channel up there. But Brian's got a new channel that he started, and it has to do with the delusions that we have. And it's the delusion as though any of the people who hurt you or wronged you are going to be held accountable for what they did to you. I mean, put a one in the chat if you know it. Like if you know, I guess Brian's not here anymore, but put a 1 in the chat if you know that the government agent who does the wrong to you is not going to be punished in any significant. The guy who killed Eric Garner, that jumped on top of him and choked him out and killed him. We saw it. He choked him, killed him. Then they all laid on top of him, thinking that his body would be able to support the weight of them, and he died. That guy was still a copper. I think he still is a copper. I think he still is a copper. So they don't get punished for what they do. So that means what we have to do, you and I collectively, to reform law enforcement in America, is we need to change that entire organization, because it's so the disturbing illusion. Sorry about that. That's, you know, and I think that we see right there, you know, in her face right there.
And we're back. And we're back.
Make sure to subscribe to Carolina in Fort Worth on YouTube. Awesome channel.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, we saw all this. It's the disturbing illusion. So this is my buddy Brian from Here's the Deal. He's got Here's the Deal. He had Grease Monkey. He used to have High Impact Flicks before they threw it away. But this is my buddy Brian's channel. He just started it. Got 31 videos up, where he goes into some stuff. So if you guys want to check that channel out, I'll drop the link for you down in the comments right down here. I'm going to put that down there for you guys. If you want to hear some commentary from another perspective, then you can, you know. Leon said, Kruger, aka Freddy Krueger, the guy, the savage cop who hurt Carolina and Fort Worth. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Like it's pretty horrific, I guess you could say. You know, it's we can't look for. So let me just tell you guys something from my perspective, right? Let me get rid of this thing so I can just kind of talk with you guys for a second. Thanks, Leon, for the super chat. From my perspective, it has to be changed through legislation, through administrative process. That's from the years I've been on Earth and all the things I've read and seen done through government. And I'm even more well read now that I just spent 4 months reading. And so I believe that we have to change everything through the government. Through the government. That's what I think. We should change everything, because the things I've seen and read and learned outside the government, those people just get killed. If you try to do it incorrectly and don't do it through legislation, through assembly, through peace, those people just die. And so from my perspective, we have to change it from within its own apparatus. There was a study done from Yale that showed that the only people who have real possibility to change the government are people who are the legislators in the government. That's it. That's it. And as long as there's Terry versus Ohio, we will continue to have these horrifically bad problems where cops are going to get away with hurting and killing people. And they'll, some people will say it's not for, they're not doing it on purpose. But what I believe is that, what I believe is that the policies, procedures, and protocols created by police are the reasons why we have the problems that we have. So, I hope that doesn't change the zest and power and feeling I have for changing this organization that needs major reform, that we need to reform badly. It's just really, really bad. So I'm trying to color within the lines here. Good to see you, Wanda. Good to see you, Comply Borg. Let me jump right into this.
Stop. Why are you stopping me?
Telling you to stop.
What you stopping me for? For what? What are you trying to detain me for?
Stop walking.
What you trying to detain me for?
All right.
Tell me, tell him. What y'all trying to detain me for?
Right now we're stopping you for a pedestrian violation. You guys got IDs on you?
Pedestrian violation of what?
Do you have ID on you?
Pedestrian.
All right, turn around, put your hands on your back.
No.
Okay, so there that is. I mean, this is the whole point. Like, the coppers are going to want something from you. They're going to want something from you. They're going to walk up to you like that, and they want something. You pull out your Fifth Amendment cop card and you give it to them. You can read it or you can give it. You go right to number 4. Cop demands ID, says he has RAS. I plead the Fifth. You've got to make sure that you protect yourself. Are they recording? I don't see them recording or not. He's the one getting his hand behind the back, so he was recording from his phone.
Stop. What are you touching me? Stop. All right, Mom, come on, bro. Bring your hand on me, bro. Hey, boy, my. Oh, bro, my mom. Nah, why? What am I being searched for?
Right now, you're being detained.
You're
uncooperating.
Not use of what traffic? How am I being a traffic stop? I'm not in the vehicle, sir.
It's called a pedestrian stop.
Of what? What is the pedestrian?
You want to
stop
shut the up and let me explain it to you?
What is the pedestrian?
Oh, he's so polite.
You
want to shut up and let me explain it to you? You crossed the road without using a crosswalk.
Oh, all right.
That's what you stopped. The road without using a crosswalk.
Oh, all right.
That's what you stopped.
What is the pedestrian?
You want to shut the up and let me explain it to you?
What is the pedestrian?
You want to shut up and let me explain it to you? You crossed the road without using a crosswalk. Explain it to you? You crossed the road without using a crosswalk. I mean, I've been saying it for years and years and years. There should be no such thing as a jaywalking ticket. There should be no such NRS code, CRS code, ORS code. There should be no revised code for a jaywalking ticket. There should simply be disturbing the peace if you are so egregiously jaywalking that you're messing up traffic constantly. But jaywalking itself should be wiped away. There's no reason in the world we should have a jaywalking ticket. You should not be stopped for crossing the road unless you caused a problem. And it shouldn't be jaywalking. It should be disturbing the peace because you clearly stopped the flow of traffic so badly that you caused a wreck or somebody got hurt. You see, we have to stop criminalizing everything because everything is arrestable. Now, look, they went from them having a jaywalking ticket to them being put in torture cuffs and being arrested. Just what a police state. What a total police state.
Oh, all right.
That's what you stopped for right now.
All right.
What's your name? So I need your name now.
My name. That's right.
Yeah. What did he say? My name is. Did he say my name? So I need your name now.
My name.
What do you think he said? What do you think? How do you think he answered? What do you think his answer was? My name is. My name is Slim Shady. I was thinking it was F and then the letter U. I was thinking it was FU. That's what I figured it was. That's what I thought he said his name was. My name's FU. That's what I thought he said. And that's why they blurred it. Listen, you have got to use the Fifth Amendment cop card. You should have one in your wallet. I don't know why you don't. It's preposterous. It is preposterous. we're seeing it time and time and time again. They walk up to you and say, "Give me see some ID," and then the guy gets stuck in. Sorry about that. He gets stuck in. I was just going to the store. Now you're giving the guy information about yourself. You don't want it. You just don't want it. You don't want to have any interaction with cops at all whatsoever. You don't. I got a video I can show you, but it says not suitable for work. Excuse me, I'm sorry. All right. We'll show just, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. So this is, let's take a look. We'll it says not suitable for work, but let's see. Oh, they blurred it. You see that? It was blurred. It was blurred. He snatches the guy's phone. Oh, snap. And then gets hit by a bus. Oh, man. Oh, shit. Drop head. What's up, Playboy? What's up with the Playboy? What? Plead the fifth. Plead the fifth. Fifth. Plead the fifth. Chris Alderson, what's going on, Playboy? What is going on, Playboy? So this is my home screen of my Reddit, and then when I read a lot of stuff and study a lot of this. It's illegal to cross while the boom is still down. It's illegal to cross. No. Oh no. I don't think it's gonna go good. No.
Oh my God.
Oh no. Oh.
Oh my God.
Oh shoot. Oh.
Oh my God.
And the car just got beat. I mean, it just got tossed. Look how far that car got tossed. Like, what the hell? Boom.
Oh my God.
There it goes down. It tumbles.
Oh my God.
Oh, dude. Like that's pretty bad. That's I don't watch any of the conspiracy theory stuff because you know what? I don't want to. I see the conspiracy theory stuff in the bang 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 over the Trumpster. I see it. Yo, Rago Monkey, what's up, Playboy? What's up, Playboy? I see all the conspiracy talk about the Trumpster getting you know, but you know, I'll tell you something. For me personally, I don't think she was. I just choose not to get involved in it. I choose because I only have so many minutes on Earth to live, right? And if I spend any minutes wasted thinking about this stuff that I'm not going to be able to ever get the answer for clearly, and it'll just it'll just continue into Twilight Zone realm now and likely forever. I don't want to waste a second of my life invested in it. People sent me a lot of things. People know I'm out of the dungeon. Woo woo!
What's up? Put a 1 in the chat for freedom. I am not in the dungeon. Put a 1 in the chat for absolute freedom. My God. I mean, I can't. Free at last, free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty. I am free at last. That's how I really feel. That's how I really feel. So I mean, I'm happy to be out of the dungeon. I'm happy I'm not there anymore. It was really, really brutal. It was really brutal. It was horrible. I was yeah. Yeah, I mean, I got beat up and stuff like that, you know? And you know, I mean, I got like emotionally, like, so I'm trying to pause this damn video. I can't stop it from playing. So no, I got you know, I every single aspect of my life got worse from getting put in jail. You know, my physical health got worse. My emotional state got beat up. You know, I had to go through tons of emotions. I had to go through feelings of real, like, feeling fear, because the people who are there to protect you are also the people who can snatch you up and put you in a hole at any second, at their whim, at their caprice. So, you know, I got beat up in so many words. You know, thankfully I didn't get punched out and beat up in the dungeon. I'm glad that didn't happen. But it was a horrible experience. You know, I'm writing a book. I wrote every day I was in there. I took notes about everything, and it was really just a horrible. There's just no other way. I don't know how to properly say it. So it's just like, it was horrible. I'm glad I'm not living that anymore. I'm glad I'm not in there anymore. So for some reason, I don't know why he's hitting the guy who's in the cuffs, but he's whacking the dude. Why is he hitting him like that? I don't understand. That's pretty horrible. That's pretty horrible. Oh, why is he doing that? That's even more. Like, why is he doing that? Like, why is he still hitting him? Okay, you got him on the ground. Now what? Wow. Now he's just gonna keep on hitting him. And who's the good cop? Who's the good cop on the scene that's gonna stop all this from happening? Who's the good one? Is he gonna hit him in the head next? You beat his legs into submission. He can't just rise up. Ooh, got him in the shin. I think that was his whole goal, was to get him in the shin. Ooh. Oh, then it loops. It loops right there. Wow. Wow, that's pretty terrible. That's pretty terrible. So this is a training video. Holy shit. Holy, Jiminy crickets, what are we looking at here? Oh, they're trying to destroy the guy's arm so his arm doesn't work anymore? South African police conduct training exercises with dogs on Mozambican immigrants in 1998. Wow, so they just did that to regular human beings who were not criminals. They just did that to those people. I've seen it. I don't need to see it again. South African police conduct training exercise. Wow. That was, I mean, how in the world could you do that to another human being? How could you do that? How could you attack somebody who's not doing anything wrong just to train a dog and even punch them in the head and beat on them? Like that was, that's funny. In that day and age, that was absolutely horrifically bad. That was absolutely terrible. That was, wow. That was horrible. That's good. That might take a second to kind of digest it, to be honest with you. That was really bad. That was really, really bad. It was not my favorite thing to see, that's for sure. Especially because, we know that from that website dogsbite.org. Dogsbite.org is really a anti-pit bull website, but they have their statistical reasons why they're anti-pit bull. But a dog biting your arm takes up to $1 million in skin grafts to get your arm normal again and working. Matter of fact, I knew a guy in the dungeon who his arm was completely and utterly ruined. And his arm didn't work at all. He couldn't do push-ups, nothing. They sent the dog in, and the dog attacked him and put him down, and it destroyed his arm completely, absolutely completely, from beginning to end. So this one says LAPD stops a supposed drunk driver, instead gets greeted by something else.
Future location.
Item 44 on Broadway, north of Rosecrans. Hey, this guy's not stopping. Keep an eye out, make sure he's not.
He's in 44, Broadway, north of Rosecrans. 18-45, still cancel.
You want to call it a reckless or DUI if they take off?
145, right?
He's been swearing. Yep. And I got a PA. Move your hand real quick.
Oh, stop.
Go! Shots fired. Officer needs help. Get the car! What was that? You good? No! Just go! We're going to be northbound.
Your location.
Northbound Broadway from Rosecrans. Yeah.
What they hit us with, dude?
Hey! No, go! Dude, go!
Communicate, bro. That was a machine gun you got shot at.
What's that? I don't know. Sorry, do you know where they went? No. Do you know where they went? No, stop. We're stopping. Adam 44. Adam 44. We're on Broadway and 135 Street. We took shots fired. The car is last seen northbound on Broadway at 135 Street.
He's forgetting the most important part, that the back window's been shot out.
Partner, you okay?
I don't know, I'm bleeding. 1844 Broadway and 135 Street. All right.
Hey, stay with the car.
Stop this.
Go.
So that's the whole shootout right there. But then we don't get to see what happens next. We don't get to see what happened after that. We don't know, because then it ends with some weird.
Shots fired. Hey, stay with the car.
Northbound Broadway from 135th.
So does the guy get away? Like, there's so many questions there that I don't have the answers for. It's gonna frustrate me. I have to know. I absolutely have to know. Somebody tell me what happened in that LAPD shop. What was the? Oh, you guys see this one? This is
Traffic stop.
I'm Debbie Smith with Dallas County Sheriff's Department. The reason I'm pulling you over is because your license plate light is out. I'm Debbie Smith with Dallas County Sheriff's Department. The reason I'm pulling you over is because your license plate light is out. I'm Debbie Smith with Dallas County Sheriff's Department. The reason I'm pulling you over is because your license plate light is out.
So I want to talk about just that right there for a second. That needs to be abolished. The license plate light ticket needs to be abolished. It needs to be deleted. That's why I have this video in the queue. We didn't have license plate lights. There was no such thing as a license plate light all the way well until the 2000s. There's no reason to have a license plate light. The coppers have lights on the side of their cars. They can just shine it right on your license plate and it reflects. The license plate is a certain kind of material that's meant to reflect. There's absolutely no reason we need a license plate light ticket or a reason you can be pulled over for your license plate light not being on. We need to delete the law. This channel is called DeleteLawZ. This is a very simple one. The license plate law that you can be pulled over for your license plate light, working or not working, needs to be deleted. It is beyond preposterous. Beyond preposterous that you can be pulled over and a copper will say you're being pulled over because your license plate light doesn't work. What is the point in having lights? And what is the point in having a reflective license plate if you can't simply put a light on it yourself if you need to read the license plate? The license plate light ticket needs to go. You know what else does? Your view is obstructed by something you hung on the review window. It has to be deleted. It has to be completely and utterly deleted.
I'm Debbie Smith with Dallas County Sheriff's Department. The reason I'm pulling you over is because your license plate light is out. I'm Debbie Smith with Dallas County Sheriff's Department. The reason I'm pulling you over is because your license plate light is out. I'm Debbie Smith with Dallas County Sheriff's Department. The reason I'm pulling you over is because your license plate.
Tonight, an exclusive from the ABC 15 investigators.
You're about to hear from the Arizona man whose traffic stop made national headlines.
So you stopped me for my car freshener? Yes, sir.
On a cell phone, Philip Colbert recorded how he was stopped by a deputy, ordered out of his car and questioned repeatedly, all because of an air freshener. He believes it was profiling, and so do his attorneys.
They tell ABC 15 investigator Dave Biskobing they are working to expose more about what happened and the deputy involved.
Like I said, he stopped me. Let's see what for.
It's mid-morning, September 19th, and Phil Colbert doesn't know why he's been stopped.
Sir, how you doing, man?
You got your license, registration, insurance?
Yes, sir.
Okay, any weapons in the car?
Nope. Okay. Can I get it from my glove box?
Yeah, please.
Can I ask you why you stopped me?
So you can't have anything hanging from your rearview mirror.
So you stopped me for my car air freshener?
Yes, sir.
Air freshener.
So that that there's another law that absolutely should be deleted, completely and utterly deleted. There's no reason why you should get a ticket or pulled over because there's an air freshener hanging from your review mirror. This is DeleteLawZ. These laws should be deleted. License plate light, air freshener ticket. Listen, if your view is actually being obstructed, I can't understand why we've allowed police officers to pull us over for any reason that they just come up with or they decide is a good enough reason. No license plate light, your air freshener is hanging from your review mirror. These things have to be deleted. They have to be removed. We have to delete them. It creates a total police state. If there's a law on the books, there's a cop ready to enforce it.
The little tree.
The little tree in my window. Yes, the air freshener.
Colbert says the La Paz County Sheriff deputy had been following his silver Chrysler for a while.
So I'm actually driving from work, and I'm actually going to see my dad in Parker. So I work in Havasu. I'm actually going to see my dad, and that's when it all happened.
How long was he following you for?
About 10 to 15 minutes.
And so you're just waiting for him to pull you over?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
That's why you start the phone, because you know he's just waiting.
Yep.
Almost immediately, as Colbert reaches for his documents, the deputy starts questioning him about drugs.
Got my cards in there. Okay, any marijuana in the car? Nope. Okay. You smoke marijuana? No.
And he asks again and again and again.
Mr. Colbert, when's the last time you did smoke marijuana?
I never smoked. I
Never?
just said that.
Okay.
Unsatisfied, the deputy eventually tells him to step out.
Mr. Colbert, you said there's no weapons in the car?
Nope.
Okay, do me a favor. Relax, man. You're still 10 and 2.
It's just what I learned growing up. So my mom and dad always taught me keep it hands 10 to 2, stay as calm as possible.
So if you don't mind, this is where I'm relaxed at.
Okay. Can I have you hop out? I just have a couple more questions for you, and I want to speak to you man to man, so that way you're not doing this and I'm leaned over. Okay.
What does I want to speak to you man to man mean? I'm not really sure what that means. I want to speak to you man to man.
I want to speak to you man to man, so that way you're.
I want to speak to you man to man. What does man to man mean? Does anybody know? Can you write in the chat what man to man means? What is man to man? What does a man to man conversation mean? What does man to man mean? What does it mean? I'm not sure what it means when you tell me step out of the car. I want to talk to you. I want to speak to you man to man. What does that mean exactly? What kind of manhood are we talking about? What kind of manhood are we talking about here? Are we talking about, what does man to man mean? I mean, I just don't know what that really means. Can you hop on out? Can I have you hop out? I have a couple more questions for you. You should have started off with your trifold saying, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Should have started with that. And I want to speak to you man to man. So that way we're not doing this and I'm leaned over. We're not doing this and I'm leaned over. What does that mean? Man to man is face to face. I'm not really sure what that means. It's just very confusing. Well, man to man.
You're not doing this and I'm leaned over.
Okay. Can I unfasten my seatbelt?
Yeah, dude.
When he stepped me out the car, then I was kind of weary about the situation where it was going.
Out of the car, the deputy starts to accuse Colbert of not being honest.
Like I said, you're showing me signs of deception, and I'd rather you just be upfront with me, man. If you got a joint, I'll smoke. Okay.
How many times do you think he asked you about the marijuana?
Over 10 times.
He's simply unwilling to believe him.
So there's no marijuana, anything like that in the car? Any no belt? No cocaine? No heroin? No.
So then man to man means you're going to not respect my rights and you're going to question me without my attorney present And this gentleman never pulled down his trifold and invoked his Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. He should have done that from the very beginning. This video is about 10 years old. About 10 years old. 7. Other auditors will let me know what the truth is. This video is several years old. This video. The new way is with your trifold and with your camera. That's the new way. That's the new way. It's all written down for you. You're all set. Man to man so far, though, in this conversation means so I can drag you out and repeat and ask every kind of drug I can think of if you have any one of those in your car.
Did you have any objection to searching your car, man?
Yes.
And why did Colbert object?
Because I'm like, maybe as soon as he checked the car, he's going to try to put something in there. Maybe.
No, because it's your right to revoke consent. That's why. It's your right to revoke permission for him to search your car.
He's going to try to say I failed.
You mind doing some field sobriety tests? Make sure you're okay to drive, man.
Are you serious,
Yeah.
man? This is crazy. Wow. This
So
is crazy.
the reason I want to put you through sobriety tests is your eyes kind of look a little bit glossy.
Really?
And some people just have that glossiness. Okay, that's why we do these tests to determine.
What's your name, man?
Yeah, sorry, Emax.
E-Max, short for Eli Max.
I never knew what the guy looked like till just now. Let's give him a nickname. Let's give him a nickname. What's E-Max's nickname? What's his nickname? What? Deputy Eli Max, what is your nickname, brother? What is your nickname? Remember, I've got to remain electable, so I have to. I'll play. Let me take a look. Let me get a good look at Eli here. Let me get a good look at him. Okay. Luber Goober. he's the Luber Goober. He's the Goober Luber. He's the lube for the goob. He's the lube for the goob. The lube goob. He's the lube goob. He's the lube goob. That's what he is. He's the actual goob that you use for the lube. He's the goob. So it's goob is a new nickname. Goob. There you go. For the lube. He's the lump of goob that you would do if you were going to have lube. And he's the goober luber. That's what he is. He's the goober luber. What do you got? He looks like the lube master to me. That's all I'm saying. Trying to keep the show rated PG here. Let's keep going.
A deputy with 6 years experience, already with his third department.
And I have never heard of an officer pulling someone over for an air freshener.
Do you think this is profiling?
I think so. It doesn't make any sense.
Civil rights attorney Benjamin Taylor is one of the lawyers representing Colbert. They're considering a lawsuit.
We're going to be looking at the officer's past to see whether or not he has a history of doing this.
The cell phone video does raise questions.
I ask everybody for every single time I stop. I do this on every traffic stop.
You take everybody out on every traffic
Yes, sir.
stop?
This is me doing my job. I ask this question on every single traffic stop I do. And I'm not trying to treat you any differently than anybody else I've ever come across.
So what do you want to see happen?
So
you know what? Put a 1 in the chat if you believe him. Put a 1 in the chat if you believe him. I think he treats everybody that way. I believe that 100%. I believe that he treats everybody that way. I think you treat everybody that way, brother. I think that you treat every single person that you deal with just like you treated this guy. I believe you. When someone tells you who they are, believe them. He told us who he was. He told us, I do this to every person. I believe you, dude. I think that you do. I think that you do. 100%. You got my vote of confidence in you telling the truth right now.
basically just want the next guy to not have to deal with this. When I posted it, I explained to everybody this is not a vendetta. I'm not I don't have all this hate in me. I'm mad because, you know, this is something that's a reoccurring issue. So I'm still standing here.
During the stop, Colbert says after 10 minutes of questioning, the deputy made him wait another 10 to 15 minutes while he checked his information.
Now he's doing whatever in his back seat.
Finding nothing, in the end, the deputy finally sends him off with nothing but a warning and this final thought.
I am going to give you a warning today, okay? But maybe in the future, just like I said, man, if you got a joint, we're not looking for a joint.
Wow, trying to pretend like he's his friend. Like he's going to go, yeah, you know, I got a joint. Hold on.
Okay. Thanks. Drive safe, all right? Yep.
I'm Investigator Dave Biscobing, ABC 15, Arizona.
Wow. Wow.
And just tonight, the La Paz County Sheriff's Office sent us a statement saying they are taking this matter seriously. Deputy Max is now on administrative leave and detectives are investigating.
Yo, Jungle is massive. God bless you. Thanks for the super chat. If you got a video, Rebel Studios, let me see it. Yeah, let me see it. Get it to me, Rebel. Thanks for the super chat. So let me just play this back one more time real quick. We're going to come right back to it.
I'm Investigator Dave Biscobing, ABC 15, Arizona.
And just tonight, the La Paz County Sheriff's Office sent us a statement saying they are taking this matter seriously.
They're taking it seriously. Here's how seriously they're taking it.
Deputy Max is now on administrative leave and
Deputy Max is now on administrative leaves and detectives are investigating. That's okay. Deputy Max is being paid to go home and stay out of the public eye for 3 to 6 months. You're just going to put you to the side for 3 to 6 months and we're going to pay you the whole time. And then detectives are investigating. And after this dies down 3 to 6 months later, we're going to make an announcement that we found no wrongdoing. And that's it. And that's all. And that's the whole thing. That's it. Beginning, middle, end, case closed. It's over. There's no accountability because we've allowed police departments to be autonomous agencies that simply get funding from the state and then they do what they do with their funding. It's horrible. It has to change. It's just so bad. And
detectives are investigating.
Detectives are investigating. So Eli Max gets a paid vacation and detectives are investigating. What a load of poop. What a load of absolute, total, complete, and utter poop. Put a 1 in the chat if you know that's such Bolshevitsky. Such Bolshevitsky. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Yeah, but I can't do it like that, Shakur Capital. You got to email me that link. I got your email address. I can answer your email. You got to send me that link. Thanks for the super chat, brother. Listen, I'm running the special through the weekend. If you get a trifold, I give you an extra trifold for free. It comes with 2 broccoli wad rubber bands for 2 trifolds. And I'm also going to give away a free pair of cop cards with your trifold. So I'm going to give you buy one, get one free of the trifold. So you get 2 trifolds. This is going to end on Monday. And then, see like this, and then I'm going to give you a pair of cop cards for free as well. So you're going to get both through till Monday. Today's Saturday night. So Saturday night's all right, all right. So Saturday night's all right. So, and internal affairs is a joke, says William Eaton. So true. So listen, I'm doing 2 for 1, 2 trifolds for the price of 1 and a pair of cop cards. Get them now. I'm going to go back to the regular thing right here. 2 trifolds for the price of 1 plus a pair of cop cards, 100% for free. I'm going to do that and buy one, get one free and get a pair of cop cards for free as well until Monday. And then deals off, man. Deals off. Okay. What's up, Playboy? What's up with the Playboy? Clown Patrol is here. Jungle is massive. I saw you, Javro. Thanks for the super chat, brother. Appreciate it, man. It's good to see everybody. James, what is going on, Playboy? How are you doing, my friend? Ruben Mora, Drophead 70, Mother Trucking 4. Sorry. Good to see you, Gloria. Nice, Jungle. Buy one, get one free, and a pair of cop cards. What's up, Playboy? What is up, Playboy? Oh, what happened to the free ones the other day? I was hoping to get picked. I'm doing some price checking right now. I'm gonna do a $5 version that I'm gonna put up for like the entire live stream so people can get it with shipping. It ends up costing $10, but that's what I'm gonna do. Chuck, what's going on? Can you put in the comment section OTVO? Can all y'all, everybody person who's in here, put OTVO in the comment section for me? Overturn Terry versus Ohio, because I want to just say Brick. Good to see you, Brick. Thanks for coming, man. I appreciate it. Stomper is here. Good to see you, Stomper. Overturn Terry versus Ohio. He put it in there himself by making his username Overturn Terry versus Ohio. Kevin was here. Good to see you, Kermit. Chris, nice to see you, man. Block, what is going on? What is going on with the Playboy? My favorite, sweet Danelle. Thank you, Danelle. Nice to see you. God bless you. Plead the fifth. Plead the fifth. Plead the fifth. Plead the fifth. Mwah. Plead the fifth. Plead the fifth. Sammy, nice to see you. Thank you for coming. Karen. Uh-oh, we got Karen in the halls. Maddie, Dave's channel. Good to see you, Clown Patrol. So good to see you. Bree Pennington. Pennyman. Bree Pennyman. Bree Pennyman is here, everybody. Good to see you, Bree. Thanks for coming. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. Steege Michael Sormsree, London. My God, my friend. My God. So You Say was here. God bless you. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. Javro, thanks for coming, man. I appreciate it, dude. Like, Drophead 74. Oh, do you guys want to watch Leroy get arrested? Do you guys want to see that real quick? I mean, I was saying goodbye, but I have this video actually queued up. I saw him get arrested. Do you guys want to see it? So this is where he gets arrested in a community meeting. There was a James Freeman video I also wanted to show. Yeah, this one right here. This was the one. Okay, all right. We'll stay for a minute longer. Yeah, Leroy gets arrested in this. I saw it on Freeman's channel, on James Freeman's channel. And so we could watch a couple seconds. I mean, it's Saturday night. Saturday nights. Oh,
statute.
Okay.
We stopped the stabbing and we protected those victims. Yes, those are two high quality officers. Now, the pretend chief, Anthony Ficini, comes in. Oh, I was in a dangerous situation too. Remember that time Leroy posted cartoons about me? That was terrifying. And I'm going to file
I guess Leroy's a pretty good memester.
charges against those memes and political satire and commentary. So, in my opinion, I don't think someone should be charged with a crime for criticizing the pathetic. Can I use the word pathetic?
Tell Leroy I'm in Trenton, and he's just putting the guy's face on different people and making memes.
Thank you. I appreciate it. The low-quality pretend police chief, because he got his feelings hurt and he's un-American and he wants to file charges against a free person here.
Is that amazing that he called the police chief a low-quality person?
Anyway, I encourage you, Leroy, to continue to criticize the police chief. Continue to criticize. And by the way, see, I'm not allowed to consult my notes here.
Well, you're allowed to. They can't tell you what to say or not.
But I'm going to get arrested.
They can't arrest you for that.
What if I don't stop talking? Then I'll be arrested. Okay, so
Leroy's the bald guy standing right there.
You're basically proving our point right here. It's basically some communist dictatorship where Mayor Mao Zedong Brian Stack dictates. First of all, there's another issue of the lawyer over here misuses tax dollars and is basically working as the mayor's political advisor, which is not your role. You shouldn't be stopping people from criticizing the mayor. Your role is only to stop lawsuits and to advise them on the law, not to be his personal political advisor, which you do all the time. Thank you.
I put Leroy's link in the chat.
You on the camera here?
Yeah.
Yes. I would. Sorry. Were you coming up?
I'm sorry.
No, you go first.
Ladies first.
I recognize you. Yes. So, hello, everyone. Hello, Mayor Stack. Now, I have a surprise for you. And you probably don't expect this from Leroy Truth, but because this is a night of awards and presentations, I have a special award for you, Mayor. Now, this award has never been given out in the history of the United States of America. And Mayor Stack, as you know, and are you going to do your same old, song and dance, ignore the public again? It's a shame. You should resign. But I'm going to give you this award anyway, because you've earned this. Now, I first came here, Brian, December 1st, 2024. And it's a day that will live in infamy for your life. Because since then, I've been now investigating over 2,137 allegations of corruption. Now, it reminds me a lot of your very good friend and mentor, Senator Bob Menendez, who was...
So you notice where he's standing? He's standing right here, right at the edge. They got this rope around them to protect them from speech, but there's a rope around the... Okay.
Found guilty on all counts. So you know what that means for you, Mayor Stack? You thought you were untouchable. Well, he was a hell of a lot more powerful than you. So you may be the next indicted. Who knows? Now, this award is a very, very special award, which I know you and the commissioners will be so proud of. Now, I have received so many women have contacted me asking me to give you this award. And Mayor Stack and Senator Stack, Head of Judiciary Stack, do you know what this award is? Well, I will tell you, since you have become mute again, apparently. Your mother would not be proud. And this award
Your mother would not be
was
proud.
earned, excuse me, I have a First Amendment right, and I am not, you're just...
I think they took issue with saying your mother would not be proud.
Was earned, excuse me, your mother would not be proud. And this award was...
Oh, then this guy right here chimed in and said that's harassment.
Earned, excuse me, I have a First Amendment right, and I am not, you're disrupting me. You are hurting my First Amendment rights right now. Excuse me, I'm talking. This is my 5 minutes. No, I don't have to respect any.
Look at this. They brought the cops in right away.
This is my 5 minutes.
You gotta get your time back.
No.
Reclaim your time.
This is not harassment. Step back. No, there is no statute of law that have to be on the podium. There is no statute of law. I am in a public. I don't have to respect them.
You can't disrespect them.
I could disrespect them if I want as well. It's called First Amendment. Now,
This is a weird dude, isn't he? You can't disrespect him. I think that we can.
I need to give him his award now.
This is a limited form.
No.
On the OPMA, you need to step back.
No, I
step
do.
back.
No, I do
Step
not
back
need to.
or your time will be eliminated.
No, I do not need to step back. First Amendment.
Step back
I
or your
can be
time.
anywhere. There is no
Step back. Listen to how this guy says this.
Your time will be eliminated.
No.
Step back or your time will be eliminated.
Limited form.
No.
On the OPMA, you need to step back.
No, I
step
do.
back.
No, I do
Step
not
back
need
or your
to.
time will be eliminated.
No. I do not need to step back. First Amendment. I can be anywhere. There is no statute or law. You name the statute or law that says I have to be. I don't care what they say.
You're disrupting the meeting.
They are disrupting my time. I want my time back too.
You're gonna get
No,
arrested if you don't step back.
I do not have. You give me the statute that says I have to step back.
Disrupting the meeting.
I am talking. I
I'm not gonna
cannot be
discuss this
disrupting the
anymore.
meeting when I'm speaking.
You know, I understand Leroy not stepping back. I get it. I want to hear the rest of Leroy's speech. You know what I mean? I want to hear the berating continue. So if I got to go back behind the podium, as long as I still get to show the picture that he still hasn't shown yet, then I'll go back to the podium. Sure. You know, I'm in this particular position he's in. Maybe he's not as conciliatory. I understand that, but for me personally, I just want to sit here and rip you apart with my words. So I'll go back to the lectern if that's what you want me to do. But Leroy stands his ground. He doesn't back up.
You're disrupting the meeting.
No, I do not have to step back. There is no statute or law. Am I in a public area or not right now?
You are in a public area.
Am I?
But you're disrupting the meeting.
I am speaking. I cannot be disrupting the meeting while I am speaking.
You're disrupting the meeting. He's so watch him.
Public area.
Am I?
But you're disrupting the meeting.
I am speaking.
He's such a clown.
Am I in a public area or not right now?
You are in a public area.
Am I?
But you're disrupting the meeting.
I am speaking.
See, I wanted to hear more of Leroy's speech then I wanted him not to be able to continue. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I wanted to hear what else he had to say. I was deeply invested. And then we lost what he was saying because he began an argument with the cops.
I cannot be disrupting the meeting while I am speaking.
You're yelling at me right now.
You're disrupting my time right now. You're disrupting the meeting. Actually, you're not talking with me. You're being very good. But you are disrupting my time right now. So you need to stand down and let me and protect my First Amendment rights. That's what you need to do.
I'll protect it if you get behind the podium.
No, I don't need to be behind.
Oh, see, he said you have your rights right here. The clown copper in the white. He said you have your rights with these conditions.
And protect my First Amendment rights. That's what you need to do.
I'll protect it if you get behind the podium.
No, I don't need to be.
There it is right there. There it is. You can have your rights as long as you surrender to my conditions. And he's, you know, like I said, when we first started watching this, we're at 10:16 now, but look where he's given his speech.
And Mayor Stack and Senator,
he's been given the speech there the whole time. Now the copper comes over and puts new conditions. There's new conditions now, and he never makes it more clear than he does right here.
After a law, am I in a public area or not right now?
You are in a public area.
Am I?
But you're disrupting the meeting.
I am speaking. I cannot be disrupting the meeting while I am speaking.
You're yelling at me right now.
You're disrupting my time right now. You're disrupting
Yes.
the meeting. Actually, you're not talking with me. You're being very good. But you are disrupting my time right now. So you need to stand down and let me and protect my First Amendment rights. That's what you need to do.
I'll protect it if you get behind the podium.
No, I don't
You have rights. I'm just going to put the conditions on them.
need to be behind the podium. There is
Obviously, when you stand over here, you disrupt the meeting. So you need to get back there. Come
But
on.
he hadn't been disrupting the meeting the entire previous time. So you're putting limitations on his First Amendment because you don't like what he's saying.
I am in a public area here. So I'm going to give Mayor Stack this very special award now. Now, Mayor Stack.
Get behind the podium.
No, I am.
All right, I'm going to have to arrest you.
I do not have to.
You want to get arrested? Is that what you want?
No, I do not want to get arrested.
All
But
right,
I want to
you're
exercise.
disrupting the meeting. This is a limited forum.
No,
There's
you are
certain rules here.
disrupting me.
Yes,
This is my.
I'm explaining to you.
Get your face out of my face.
No, get your hand out of my face.
You came up to me.
Look at this copper. Look at this copper.
Yes,
This is my.
I'm explaining to you.
Get your face out of my face.
No, get your hand out of my face.
You came up to me.
Your hands are in his face, sir. Your hands are in his face.
De-escalate. Your hands are in my face.
I'm de-escalating. You're not listening.
You're not de-escalating.
You have disrupted.
You're escalating.
My 5 minutes.
You're not listening.
You've
I'm going to tell
disrupted
you
my
one more
5
time. They told you were disrupting a meeting. You sit down, get behind the podium.
You give me the statute or law that says I have to stand behind the podium. And I will go.
You don't have to sit.
You can go back there.
You cannot
What are you talking about?
What law says I can't be here? You give me the statute or law, and I will
I'm
go.
telling you, it's a limited forum. You're disrupting a commission meeting.
Time, place, and manner, brother.
All right, that's why I'm not going to play with you.
A limited
Are you
form
gonna
is
go behind
time,
there?
place,
No
and
one.
manner.
Are you going to
Everyone.
go behind there?
Everyone has
Are you
protected my
going to
rights.
go behind the podium?
I don't have to go behind the podium.
You're disrupting the meeting. I'm telling you right now.
This
you're
is
disrupting
my
the meeting.
5
Arrest him.
minutes.
Arrest him.
Time is already
Arrest him.
expired,
Come
sir,
on.
so you're gonna have to go. Your time is
Hey, don't strong arm me. I'm not going to resist.
So the only solution, and oh, by the way, Leroy Truth was 100% in the right. The only solution to that is arrest him and take him to a jail. That's the only solution. That's what you're telling me? This is the best we can come up with, is that if you won't do what I say, that the only solution is that you have to go to jail. We are living in such a broken system. It is such a broken system. I dropped the link for Leroy's channel earlier. Maybe I still got it here. If you want to go look through some of his videos, I think that's him right there. I put the link through right there. But I just find it absolutely ridiculously stupid. Like, just so ridiculously stupid. It's just the idea that you didn't do what I say in the manner in which I said, so now you have to go to jail. It's like this much of a civil infraction compared to this much punishment. This much punishment. Going to jail is a horrifically horrible experience. Leroy Truth, keep doing God's work, my friend. Keep doing God's work. Rebel Studios, Stomper, Mark, good to see you. Jody, nice to see you. Javro, Kermit, good to see you. I just wanted to show Leroy Truth's video, so that's why I stayed. But I got to get the flock out of here. I'm late for a very important date. It's been 2 hours. I love you guys. I got nothing but love for you. Thank you so much. Remember the special all weekend. You buy one trifold, you get another one for free. So you get 2 for 1, and you get a pair of cop cards for free. That's the weekend special. That's going to end on Monday. I got to get the flock out of here. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. I'll see you on the next one. Later, Gators.